Howdy, howdy. Okay, now it's working. It wasn't working for a second, and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me make that slightly smaller. Make me slightly bigger, actually. There we go. Whose birthday are we singing? I don't know. know. Also, let me see. That good? Okay. We can go with that. We can go with that. Ugh. So we have 88% of the items. How many scans? 95% of the scans. I'm not gonna get all the scans. We know this already, but I want to get as many as I can. What we figured out last time was that there's a good chance that I've missed stuff inside of some of the shrines on this map. So I'm going to hit those first. I have 6. Are there more than 6 shrines? It'll change things if I just haven't found an entire shrine somehow. And these are debris. But I think the shrines were the problem. Oh wait, hold on. While we're in the neighborhood. Oops. While we're in the neighborhood, give me those unlimited boosts. Hello? Moshi mosh? Woohoo! It shouldn't be that much more than last time. Activate boost recovery? Yes, please. Ah, boom. Am I forgetting how to drive? I was. When was, oh no, because I played when I came back from Otakon, because I had the amiibo that I bought at Otakon. I was gonna say, have I forgotten how to play over the course of a week? The Gears E-Day beta has pushed everything else from my mind. No, I haven't, Mackenzie. No, there's more to do! The only thing left to do is to travel to Chrono Tower. False. Absolutely false. Yeah, the E-Day beta has absolutely pushed everything else out of my brain juices. But my brain juices will rally to see numbers go up to 100. So it should show me, allegedly, if I have items left in here. But I don't have... What was I missing? Yeah, I'm missing the Super Ice Shot and the Super Thunder Shot. Are the 2 things I'm missing. I don't know if they're in these shrines or if they're elsewhere. But we were thinking that my green crystals that I missed were in here somewhere. I remember doing this one. I remember doing this one. Oops. I think I got all the green crystals here. Will it show? I assume it'll show on my radar, both if there are green crystals and then also if there are items I haven't gotten. I hope. I pray. I pray. I just need to clean these items up. My soul longs to see the numbers hit 100. So that was... I guess we're going counterclockwise, starting at the bottom. Just so that I don't get confused. And wander back into a dream. Try so hard to get so far. Yeah, more Gears E-Day beta tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's like all I can think about. One of my work kids is a sports enjoyer. I obviously don't know anything about sports. And I was like, hey man, there's this meme going. Solve this puzzle, right? I was like, there's this meme going. Oh, I see green crystals though. Where? Is it up here? Is it underneath? I think it's underneath. I was like, there's this meme I keep seeing because of this game that I'm playing the beta of right now. And I was like, can you explain it to me? Because there's an NBA logo in the meme. And so I assume that you'll know the source of it. And he was like, well, can't like promise that. I'm not, you know, the end all be all of NBA knowledge, but I can do my best. So I showed him the get ready to learn Spanish, buddy meme that people keep posting about Gears PvP. And he was like, oh, I know exactly what this is from. He was like, okay, so that guy there is the NBA commissioner. And this is a meme. This is a meme that NBA fans post when a player's playing like they're kind of washed. And he's like, the original meme says, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. Because that's where all of the washed NBA players go to play. And I was like, oh, okay, like very, very interesting. I'm always glad to get some meme history added to my knowledge base. And then he went off down this crazy road where he was explaining to me this Shaq meme where like Shaq and some other retired NBA players are guessing, or they have to name what team certain players are on, and Shaq like perfectly busts out the name of one of the Chinese teams and then like holds up a sign with full kanji on it and then starts saying ni hao. And I was like, I don't understand the sports fandom at all. I'm so out of touch. I do, however, I know that there's two groups of people that I never want to see me trip under any circumstances, and it's NBA Twitter and MLB Twitter. I know that for damn sure. Oh, I haven't gone through that door yet. Okay, okay. I would rather die than let anyone from MLB Twitter see me trip. All right. There was like a WADA. What was the dealio? Draw from a common channel. The fact that I can aim directly at them is that's what I thought. Can I clog it up? This ain't work. Whoa, hello. Oh, I see the vision. So that makes it heavier and it pushes it down. Woo, 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 woo. Whoop, 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 whoop. Dirty. Are there no green crystals? Just the item? I mean, I'll take it. Super Ice Shot. Significantly amplified over the Charge Ice Shot that requires more ammo to use. Launches several freezing rounds, each with more offensive power. I'll take that. Thank you. Pew! A storm of icy projectiles. Kind of whips, though. Alright, let me out. That's one of them. Now I need the thunder. Thunder. But yeah, I always enjoy getting educated on like where memes originated from. There's some that I've had like the Gen Z folks explain to me, and it's still completely incomprehensible to me because it's been almost like it's been deep fried. It's been spiritually deep fried so much since wherever it started, it almost no longer makes sense. But I still like to try and learn where things came from. There was a documentary I watched. I can't remember which documentary it was. But I watched a documentary and it was partially about some happenings online. That's the only part about it that I remember for sure. And they cut to a dude that they're interviewing about some of the stuff they're discussing in the film, and it just shows, oh, there's a door here too. And it just shows his title like it does in documentaries, that like lower thirds at the bottom of the screen. And it just said his name and then meme historian. And I was just like, oh my god, I finally know what I want to do. I finally know what I can succeed at. I want that, but Yakuza style. Yeah, how does one become a meme historian? And like what organization graced him? Are they coming out of the— they're coming out of the holes. I just need to deal with them. What organization graced him with such power? Who laid this amount of power at this man's feet? Probably the same way you become a Sonic lore keeper. I was actually looking at the— oh my god, this is a proper maze. Uh-oh. Get wrecked. Ow. Ooh. Maybe it's not gonna work. Oh. I know that didn't work. Oh, maybe I need to identify. Let me pick my path before I go up. This is— no. Let me get back on top. Sort of figure it out from down here. I was actually looking at the schedule for Mag West. I can't go to it or anything. Does this one work? But I was looking at the schedule so I've actually never been to a MagFest before. Uh-oh. And like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase this. Without sounding like a crazy person. Where's Mag West located? It's somewhere in California, I want to say. Thought it was like San Jose or something like that. But I've never been to a Mag Fest before, and I've certainly never been to a Mag West. But I was kind of peeking at the schedule just because out of curiosity, pretty much. There you go. And they have a... What's this? Oh, it is right. And they have a history of Sonic the Hedgehog panel. Now I'm like, oh man. I think it's fan run, so it is essentially a Sonic lore keeper situation. But I really want to go, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the West Coast to a convention for one panel, but I hope somebody streams it or something. Super Thundershot, significantly amplified over the charged Thundershot that requires more ammo to use, creates a continuous electrical arc for a limited time. Okay. Got him. Yeah, I've never been to MagFest before, despite knowing quite a few people. I don't know if they still, oops. I don't know if they still go. No, Siri. Stop. I want Siri. But yeah, despite knowing like a bunch of people who went pretty regularly, I just never went. It always kind of, I guess, intimidated me a little bit. I guess is like the best way to put it. I feel like that's why I've never gone. If that panel doesn't start with them debuting in the game Radmobile, we riot. Like I feel like I really like fan run events, which is obviously exactly what MagFest is. So I should enjoy it and I should like it because music fans are so weird and intense. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I think it's 'cause most of the people that I know who go to MagFest or knew who went to MagFest, plus people who I see posting about it online. I'm trying to think of the right way to put this. I'm kind of shitposty about things that I love. Like, when I really, really love something, I am not afraid to, like, make fun of it and give it a hard time and shitpost about it and joke about it. And also, in the same vein, kind of poke fun at myself in my love for whatever it is. But a lot of the people, those baby girl edits are genuine. I mean, no, I'm completely genuine. That's the thing is, I'm trying to think of, like, the right way to phrase this. This doesn't make me sound like a psychopath. But like I both shitpost about things I like, but also really genuinely love them. Like, I'm not being ironic. When I'm shitposting about Doom 2005, it is because I have a deep love for Doom 2005 in the very core of my soul, and I'm not joking about it. But like, I'm also self-aware, and I'll shitpost about it constantly. And so it's this weird balance of, like, I am being completely genuine. I'm not being ironic, but I am, like, a shitposter who doesn't take myself seriously. And a lot of the people that I know who've gone to MagFest take things, like, really seriously. Like, I think I have this fear that if I went to MagFest, I would somehow offend somebody. I don't know where I got that notion from, but it has stuck with me for years. It's just like, I just don't think I can go at this point. I've committed too hard to the bit. You don't say that you love Doom 2005, I don't believe you. When was your last watch party for it? That's so true. We could be watching Doom 2005 right now. Did I tell you guys what my cousin's husband said? When my family was visiting, I had a moment. What did he say? We were talking about like movies that are coming out on the horizon, and someone was like, oh, like, have you guys seen Dune? And my cousin's husband, with no hesitation, no, like, not joking at all, just complete genuineness in his heart, went, oh, the one with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? I love that movie. And I was like, I'm not the movie, brother, but we have a lot to talk about right now. Oh, Return to the Altar of Legacy and Fury Green! Let me go get the rest of my items. Well, I'm kind of close to Fury Green. I'll do that first. The very same. How are you enjoying the game so far? I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, this section, I will grant, is pretty strange. But for the most part, I'm actually having a pretty good time once I'm like in the levels themselves. That one piddly jar is the only one, I guess. I was like, that's not enough. That's not enough for it to max out my green crystals, but apparently. I've been thinking about it every second since it happened. Just, y'all see Dune? Oh, the one with that movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? I love that movie. It's like the hardest I've been activated in a while. I just whipped around and was like, hello? I like the Federation characters. Yeah, I like Mackenzie and what's the hunter's name? I always like mess up and call him some random Japanese word. Tokabi. I was about to say Tobiko. Yeah, Tokabi. Whee! I love the robot guy. The robot guy is my best friend. I got all the green crystals. So I wanna... Not talking to Mackenzie right now. I wanna go here. Right, through, and then left. Yeah, I like Mackenzie. He does call me too often. I'm usually like, listen, brother. I get it. I understand. Yeah, leave me alone, I'm doing something. You're leaving, yes! I'm not done getting my items yet. He's always calling me and being like, do you have everything you want? And I'm like, no. Does that number say 100%? Then no. Samus is the first girl whose number he's gotten. Show. Was that... Is he supposed to do anything? It's just like, congrats! Concept art? Oh, nice. Do you have a Metroid plan post-Prime 4 yet? So I was gonna do Fusion next. I was gonna do Fusion and then Dread. There's my best friend, View. I love him. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I was gonna do Fusion. It's gotta be other M than Federation Force. I was gonna do Fusion and then Dread. Why do you guys want other M? Everyone has spent, this is like a Sonic situation. Like all of the Sonic bros will spend like 6 weeks telling me that a game almost killed their entire family and then be like, why aren't you playing it? Maple, don't you like playing games people recommend? You're not recommending other M. You're like pushing it on me like a torture device. Other M is endlessly fascinating, just not good. See, like, that's what I'm like. See, that's how you get me to want to play it. Saying that it's interesting. I think I've mostly just gotten people being like, it was ass and I hated it. Because Samus walks around in Zero Suit. This weekend's gonna be so fun, then depression will set in. Same. I'm so excited to get to go back to the E-Day beta. And with even fuller servers. Alright, so now the Great Mines.
Come back to base camp when you're ready.
I will! I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy to play other M if it would truly make you happy. But my plan was I was going to play Fusion and then Dread. You already bought it, can't let it go to waste. I bought it like 10 years ago because I thought it would make Horace mad. Because he spent like 15 minutes ranting to me about it in a GameStop that us and a bunch of our coworkers went to at lunch. And he was just like, I hate this game so much. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And I was like, cool, it's $15, I'm buying it. It frustrates, but it also might be nice to put in front of 2 good Metroids instead of, well, I'm out of Metroid, so I guess I'll hurt instead of skirt. Did you get the last super? Did you run right back after finding the last green jar? I think I have, oops. I think I have the supers now. Yeah, I got them all. Whoa, whoa! So now I think it's just Great Mine stuff. I know we can't seem to remember if I got the Scout Bot in the Thunder Forge, but I swear I did. I don't know why I have like a vague memory of getting it. Is that more green rocks? Just for me? I don't even have to anymore, but like, it's here and so am I, you know? So I may as well. belongs to me now. It ain't good. I mean, like, I'll play it. Did you play the Mass Effect games? Yes. I'm a big Mass Effect fan. Destination... level 1. Yeah, I played the original Mass Effect when it first came out on the... I actually got a 360 when did I get... No. I need to check my dates on everything, but Mass Effect, I got, like, right when it came out, pretty much. And I played the hell out of it. One, like, straight ahead. And I was pretty obsessed with it, and then I played Mass Effect 2. And I got even more obsessed with it, and I was, like, the most obnoxious, horrendous Mass Effect fan on planet Earth. I mean, obviously, I have, like, multiple N7 sweatshirts. But then Mass Effect 3 came out, and Mass Effect 3 is one of my, like, struggle games. Because, yeah, I love the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Like, I love the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. And I love a lot of the character beats in Mass Effect 3, but then, like, I felt like the ending kind of biffed it, which I think is just a pretty standard... It's, like, not a hot take. But I actually, because I beat it so fast after it came out, the DLC that they added to kind of add more into the ending hadn't come out yet, so I got the really raw ending. And I was pretty, like, upset about it. I played a lot of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, but because your galactic readiness was always decaying, and you needed a certain galactic readiness to successfully initiate the final mission, like, I would basically play multiplayer, and then I was in college at the time, and so I would be really busy with classes, and then by the time I got a chance to play more, my galactic readiness would have decayed, and so I got the phone app, and I was constantly doing galactic readiness stuff on my Mass Effect phone app. But yeah, so... Yeah, Andromeda is so weird because I'm kind of weirdly like an Andromeda defender because I think that there's a good game in there, and I think like the bugs obviously really turned people off, but then I think that there were like certain aspects of it that they shouldn't have tried to live service, obviously. And they are also like attaching things to timers in a weird way. But like the idea of Andromeda is really cool, and I actually think the lore of Andromeda is really cool. So I've read all of the books, the tie-in books for Andromeda, and like the lore gets really interesting, and I'm never going to get a satisfying conclusion. And it kills me. It destroys me. It's GG's. There's like this whole ass murder mystery that I'm never gonna get answers to. Yeah, I love the characters in Andromeda. That is one of my pains. And what year did they announce the new Mass Effect on the Game Awards? Was that the Everybody's Trapped Inside year, or was that the year before? Oh, wait, is this a super missile guy? There you go. I was going to say, I'm holding the wrong thing. Woo! Oh, hello. Oh, right. They don't like noise. They don't like noise! No, I accidentally made more noise. No more noise. Oh. Did I not pick it up? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it's just chilling there. I just walked away from it. Yeah, whenever the hell they announced the new Mass Effect, I was like, oh my god, finally, I might get, you know, some more information to this lore that I've wanted for a long time. And then it's been pretty radio silent since then, so like, I want to believe. I want to believe in my heart, but I also am like so scared of more disappointment. So BioWare is still around, but I think it's kind of like a shadow of its former self right now. Veilguard is another one of my pains. The aggro sound they made, the ice area creepy because the frozen ones made the sound as well. The ice area was just creepy, period. Every time a pipe burst in front of me, I almost had a heart attack. I was getting like unnecessarily aggro by the end of the ice area because I was so tense. Like when you're really scared and somebody near you won't stop talking and you're like, shut up! That's what I was like with the ice area by the end. Every time a pipe burst, I was like, shut up! I did actually like the Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer, but I could never find anybody to play with me. I always played alone, but the difficulty scaling on it made it so solo players couldn't get very far. Like I could get a little ways in before things started absolutely ripping me to shreds, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm done. Yeah, Inquisition is another one of my favorite games, and I am still, to this day, like, very, very obsessed with it. What is this? Oh, a pulse oscillation blast. You want some of this? Holy moly! It just evaporated. Sorry, did I just destroy your dinner? Who did you romance in Inquisition? Who did I romance in Inquisition? Who did I romance in Inquisition? Hold on. I must still have these images. Oh, you know I do. You know I have these images. Who did I romance in Inquisition? He's right there. I keep that thing on me. I keep that thing on me. You can't see him? Hold on. I keep that thing on. Oh, it's because Samus is in the way. It's all in her mind. I keep that thing on me. Yeah, close to my heart, hidden from the public. I know he's there. That's all that's important, is that I know that he's with me at all times. I have a, oh, wait, spoilers. I was gonna say, I have a reference to him. I have a reference to him in my new room that I commissioned for my new outfit. Alright, so that's level 1. I gotta get to the elevator. I gotta go back up. Whoa, hello. You going the right way? Yeah. Colin lying in bed all sexy. No, no, the appealing part is he's like really awkward. The appealing part is that he seems like low-key scared of you as a woman. That's why he's my favorite. I love Cassandra. And yeah, I've heard the Iron Bull romance whips. You can be awkward and sexy, that's true. Yeah, BioWare is one of my great pains. Like, just let me know that Mass Effect blink twice if you need help. So just pretty much progress straight through. It'll be right after the save room. Still need to finish Sonic Chronicles. Yeah. I started it. I started Sonic Chronicles. Rhythm with the tism, as they say. BioWare's Dune. Yeah, I started Sonic Chronicles and I thought it was pretty interesting, but I know there's a lot of people who are not fans. Yeah, Cassandra is very relatable because she's like I love smutty literature. She's like, I love bad romance fiction. But she's also like, nobody ever tell anyone that I love bad romance fiction. But then she's like, the second you bring it up around her, she hyperfixates and is like, she's like, you have to care so much what I have to say about how amazing this romance fiction is. That's like me having half a drink and anyone asking me about my fan theories about anything. Crazy to think she was interrogating Varric. Yeah. And now he's the writer of her favorite smutty literature. Sometimes it do be like that though. Explosion sensor used to seal small gates contains an especially powerful explosion. Perhaps. There you go. Whoop 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 whoop. Yeah, do you ever interrogate your favorite smutty literature writer? It's gonna be up and just go through the elevator and it will be on the other wing. Yes. I was actually thinking, I think it was yesterday, I was thinking about this. I was like, man, I do not have time for it. I already really don't have time to play games off stream anymore. but I could really go for another Inquisition playthrough. Sometimes, especially when I'm like kind of tired and burned out and dealing with a lot at like work or whatever, my brain is just like, bro, we could be playing Inquisition right now. You can just go back to your happy place and stay there. Okay, yeah, this one was under the floor. I see her. Withstand all but the strongest explosions. Question is, do I need to get down there first? Or can I blow this up? So yeah, it's like in the floor. Play the new Elder Scrolls game and said it looks great. I need to get back to Skyrim. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. If I mean, I guess the only thing to do is try. I need to get... Ooh. Hello? Oh, they're pissed. I need to get down there somehow. Oh, maybe it's this lock that's conveniently just sitting next to me? What a tool. Oops. Requires a larger concussive power to activate. So like so. There we go. The hand gesture Samus does while scanning this game spawned a bunch of floating pizza meme art. Alrighty, so now we can blow this bad boy open. There you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm up to 220 missiles. Nothing else on this floor. There's 2 more, so I think I do want to go back to the elevator. Take that down. I gotta go, fellas. Yeah, I mean, I've replayed all of the Dragon Ages a zillion times. Mostly Origin and Inquisition because they're the best role-playing ones in my opinion. Like 2 is great, but it's not as role-playing-y because your character feels a little bit decided for you in more ways than Origins or Inquisition does. But I still love all of them, but I've replayed Origins a lot, and so part of me was like, oh, maybe I could just... Can I just jump this? Will that kill me? YOLO. I see. I understand. Oh, do I actually need to, like, call the elevator, like, proper? Part of me was like, oh, I could just like fire up Origins and probably get it out of my system. But I just keep thinking about it. I don't have time though. I feel like, especially lately, I feel like I play a lot of games on stream. What an intrusive thought. It almost looks like you really fell. Like, I play a lot of games on stream, but I feel like when I'm not streaming games, it used to be that I had kind of like 50% of my games were on stream, and then I had a bunch of games I played off stream. But lately, it's more like when I play games off stream, I'm playing my on stream games, but I'm like prepping them for stream in some way. So it's like I'm like Fallout 4, I'm going and clearing my inventory out or something. A Morn-made tunnel excavator built to bore laterally. Its rear-mounted engine allows for independent operation and propulsion. Can I turn this on? Or do they want me to enter the other way? There is a door over there. Maybe that's the intention? I think RPGs are weirdly hard to stream. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, like with Fallout, I tend to spend my time off stream kind of organizing my inventory, selling stuff off, that sort of stuff. With Link's Awakening, I do a lot of lawn mowing. Can I activate this and pull it out somehow? I'm not sure where the controls are. Reboot currently impossible. Okay, never mind. How do you get... Go to the other side then? Last night's lonketing was so much fun. I was singing the Mambo song so much that during there was like a moment where I was at the end of one meeting and we were waiting for a couple more people to join us for the next meeting. We're all sitting around the conference room table today and it was really quiet and I just accidentally muttered to myself, Mambo, Mambo. And someone was like, what? And I was like, sorry. Mambo, mambo. Mambo, mambo. What? I don't think I was supposed to like drop down from here, right? Does that line up? Hit that diagonal shine spark like in Super Metroid. I don't have the screw attack in this one. The screw attack was my secret weapon for these situations. Mambo, mambo. If it lines up, this is a Final Fantasy XI dungeon. I've not tried Dispatch, no. But yeah, I feel like I spend a lot of my time now, like, either prepping my stream games so that they're more streamlined for stream. And then any extra time I have, I jump on Final Fantasy XI and grind it out a little bit. And I sometimes, like, sample new games, like how I sampled Beast of Reincarnation the other day, but... How do I get over there? It was the Robo Dude yeeting me. You're right, you're so right. Can he come yeet me again? How am I supposed to get back there? Maybe I do need to fall. Maybe I do need to go back and fall. I don't know. Let's try. Mambo, mambo. There you go. Yeah, I feel like I'm somebody that really likes kind of like sinking my teeth. What is that? Oh, it's unactivated. Oh, hello. Mambo, mambo. Oh, is this the timed one? And I think there was like... Yeah, I think there was goodies up here. But I already claimed them. I was too fast. So I'll try the level 2. Wait, did I just see... Did I just see a track? Looking forward to your 10-hour Gears E-Day stream as you explore quality. Yeah, that's gonna be day 1. I took release day off of work so I could do just that. I was actually talking to my counterpart today at work, and she was telling me how proud of me she is. This security limiter disengaged? So can I get through here? There's so much stuff. It says security limiter disengaged. Can I get through here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I was talking to my counterpart at work today, and she was like, she told me she was really proud of me, for how much time I'm finally taking off. She was like, you really don't take enough time off. And she was like, I was worried because you really didn't take any time off for the first half of the year. But she was like, now you're finally starting to take a bunch of time off for the back half of the year. And she was like, good for you. Like, keep doing it, basically. And I was like, thanks, girl. But I was like, yeah, the one on October 1st is completely, because she was concerned because I had to keep moving my days around to accommodate this. What is this? I had to keep moving my days around to accommodate different projects, but I was basically like, the one on October 1st is non-negotiable. I have a very important date. What's your thoughts on the psychic axolotls? Did I pronounce that correctly? Oh. Do you mean the Lemorne? Their whole storyline really scares me. Because zombie-esque media really scares me. Did I go the wrong way? A little bit. So I find their whole thing spoopy, but I also like their storyline quite a bit. Are you in a corporate work environment? Yeah. Yeah. My Lois Lane, my Clark Kent-esque identity is a director at a company. I can jump through this. Maybe I can drop off the edge over there. Oh, are these the... There they are. Okay. See, I think these were the dudes I could swing from. There you go. Okay. So it's behind me now. Look at this. The Bernie stuff, right? Oh! Think of it as how axolotls turn into regular lizards that can never become an axolotl again, even their children. I didn't know that, actually. I didn't know that axolotl lore. Increased by 1, so I can hold 8 power bombs now. There you go. Hope you enjoy what you do. It's fine. It's good enough. Uh-oh. Oh, the big boy. Wait, have I scanned him? Yeah. Yeah! I just needed a few more green crystals. They would have been fine. A good chance to try out some of my new stuff, my new juice. Whoa! What, did I get him? Alrighty. I think the last one is up ahead, and there will be a door I haven't opened. I can go through the tunnel. What's your favorite Metroid game? I think so far I'm somewhere between... I like both Prime 1 a lot and... What the... Oscillation Blast. Another huge boy. Where did I just leave? I really like Prime 1 a lot, and I also, like, I loved Super. Super really spoke to me. Oscillation Blast. Here it is. You will love Dread. I hope so. The thing that I'm scared about with Dread is I don't like being chased in games, and I have been told that Dread has some chase game-esque moments. About the new Gears E-Day controller, I really want to buy the E-hole one. I I really want to buy, yeah, with like the cracks on it and the omen in the middle. I really want to buy it. I'm struggling with myself right now. I'm like, do I stick to my budget? Or do I treat myself? Where is it? Oh, it's way in there. Just some intense, non-voluntary cardio segments. Ugh. Considered a stream asset? I mean, like, now we're talking. Like, can I justify it to my account? Oops, I didn't mean to jump back up. Okay, so those dudes up there. I wonder if I can just do this. Just absolutely annihilate them. So now... Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. Boing. Is that the last energy tank? It looks like it from the UI. Alright, so let's check now. 94% items. Are there any items in Chrono Tower? Are there any items in Chrono Tower? I don't think so. Well, I guess it's time to go to the Volt Forge. Because we know for a fact that I did the scout bot in the ice place and the lava. Am I supposed to get out of here? Oh! Hold on, did that work? It worked! I'm just gonna leave because I know that guy behind me is pissed. Is this the right way to the elevator? It is. So you're not a fan of Resident Evil games or Dead by Daylight? I love Resident Evil, actually. It's just... I have, like, Scary Game Club, basically. It's been a known quantity for some time now. Like, I love horror movies and I love horror stuff in general, but for some reason, horror games completely send me, and I'm not sure what the reason is. I think it's I have too much agency. I'm like self-inserting too much. So it's been a known quantity that I'm really scared of horror games. And so basically for like 15 years now or something like that, me and my friends have this thing where I will like buy the game and they will play it for me while I watch. So it's a symbiotic relationship. I'm like, and I get to direct a little bit. Like, oh, go over there. So I call it kind of like Spoopy Game Club. That's how I got through Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8, I actually tried. I tried really hard to be the one who drove. My friends came over. Some of them actually had to travel like quite a ways for it, but they came over for Resident Evil 8, and I was like, I think I got it this time. Like, I have a good feeling about this one. And I forget whether it's when the crow falls into your face or when the dude pulls back the curtain and fires his shotgun, but it was at one of those 2 points I let out a scream so blood-curdling. They took the controller out of my hands and they were like, Maple, I don't want to go to jail tonight. And I was like, okay, you guys can drive. But I tried. Yeah, Metroid does have a lot of horror vibes. So far as E-Day met expectations, yeah, I'm loving it. I'm surprised they haven't announced an E-Day console. I'm kind of surprised too. I have the Gears 4 console. I have the Gears 4 Xbox One, the X-Bone. I love it a lot, actually. Yeah, that's how I got through Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 9, the Evil Within 1 and 2, the new Dead Space. Those were all like game club, quote unquote, games. where I asked very nicely for my kind friends to help me because I get so scared. I'm just double checking. I definitely did. Is that a door I haven't been in? Wait, I don't think I could get in there. Ever gotten through Silent Hill? So I did play the first Silent Hill, the PS1 one, by myself. And I got through that. It's blocked off? Okay. The new Dead Space kind of whips, and they actually made some lore adjustments to it that I thought were really smart and really interesting. So I'm pissed that they're not going to get to do a sequel as far as I can tell. Mackenzie, I need 6% more things. I guess all I can think of is Volt Forge because I know that I got the bots and the other ones. That's the only one where I'm like, I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Yes. The remake was a gigantic improvement. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I love the new lore of like kind of Isaac's history. It's just cool. What are you missing on scans? I don't think it's anything I can get. Yeah, Silex. Horses. Couple enemies. 1 Vuros. I got all this lore at least. And I got all the research. You missed the Space Pirates early game, yeah. But yeah, I played the first Silent Hill by myself. I also played 2 by myself way back in the day. But I played the 2 remake as part of Spoopy Game Club. I also played Silent Hill F as part of Spoopy Game Club. The only problem with it is like my friends are actually pretty good at maintaining the spooky atmosphere. Like they don't goof too much. So I can still enjoy how scary it is while actually getting to experience it and get through it. But occasionally there will be a line that just really sticks in everyone's craw and everyone just keeps memeing on it, and so the Evil Within had that. The Evil Within had that one boss fight where you light the monster on fire, and when he drops the match on the monster, he goes, "Burn, damn it." Just became such a huge meme that even though it's a pretty scary fight, by the end we were all just like, "Burn, damn it, burn, damn it." We would go like heat up popcorn and we'd put it in the microwave and be like, "Burn, damn it." Yeah, I am fortunate. The only problem is then I can't really stream scary games as much because I don't want to stream in a room full of people, but I've had Kudiko has helped me play a few scary games on stream. Like I was able to play the Silent Hill Short Message, and I was able to play Fatal Frame 4. Oh. Did one of my bots freak out? Sorry. Oh, shoots. I need to also, I'm missing one of these dudes, I think, so I need to be careful. Kudoku also mess with you. Like the scary games on stream. I have a bot. Well, I have one bot. I demodded one of my bots so that it had no more power. But I have one bot and it's been behaving. Or I thought it was behaving. But I think I gave expanded access to it so that we can continue tweaking it. It's really there to like. Sometimes I get a lot of like I'll get like spammer type messages and bots and spammers trying to post links, and it's really there to try and avoid that and catch that, but sometimes it makes mistakes. Sometimes if you miss a space, it reads like a link the bot hits it. Yeah, it's looking for links for sure. Why does the Metroid bike remind me of the Spy Kids 3D racing scene? So it's outside the generator? That makes sense. God, there's a lot of elevators in here. Yeah, there's a... I used to get a lot more bots on YouTube, actually. Was the main offender. I used to get, what was it? Like sexy guys and girls near you. Sexy, yeah, hot MILFs. Yeah, I kind of miss them now. Like, obviously we put in defenses to try and guard against them, but now I kind of miss the hot MILFs in your area bots. Hot MILFs, desperate for you here. Click it to the here. We are not the same. Yeah, no. Now that I have a bot that tries to shoot anything that looks like a Link, we're never gonna know if there's any hot MILFs in our area. The generator. This guy, okay. I'm starting. This area was one of the more confusing ones for me. That's why you're lonk, so links don't get shot. Yeah, if I was playing a character named Link, and we were all talking about my character Link, the entire chat would be dead by the end of stream. You mean hook shot? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before in my life. Long hook shot dead in the Bronx. Okay, so I want to take this hole out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The streets take another real one. His last words were mambo mambo. They don't know I'm here. Mambo mambo. Whoa. Listen, fellas. Should have stayed in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. I think I've mentioned it before, but I don't talk about it that often. But I did live in Pennsylvania for a little bit. Where's the ding dang bots? Oh wait, now hold on. Now hold on. Whee! Where am I going? Ooh, wait, is that the bot? Yeah, I lived in Pennsylvania, but in like the southern part of Pennsylvania, like under the Mason-Dixon line. And I lived there long enough that I know a lot of the local memes. Like not long enough that I would, you know, try to step to anyone who's actually a native of the area, but like long enough that when I see a reference, like what show is it? Was it Task? On HBO, I think takes place in Pennsylvania, and they made a reference to like Rita's to Rita's Italian Ice, and I was like, oh my fucking god, they know what Rita's is. Yeah, look, I got it already. Wait, did I scan it and then not? Oh my god, did I not activate it? I scanned it and then I didn't activate it. Oh. That's gamers! Oh, I didn't have the right beam back then, okay. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh, I was just like fanning myself right now. Yeah, like free Rita's Day. Free Rita's Day is one of the most violent holidays I've ever witnessed. Like, people just take to the streets. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, this is only one tower. Oh my god. How are there some down there, too? well, let's start where we are. Yeah, that covers the last 6% for sure. And you thought you got them all. I'll take that lol. I'll take that lol on the cheek. I deserve it. It's well earned. Okay. Okay. My summer's been pretty chill. It is a little toasty, but today wasn't as bad. It's getting better. It's getting better, it's not getting worse. That's all I can ask for. Hello. Whoopsie! Summer's for suffering. I don't know if Kingdom Hearts has had like a huge impact on Disney movies. Because I feel like a lot of the newer Disney movies are not gonna be in a Kingdom Hearts. Like I feel like, in my opinion, from the looks of it, Nomura's trying to recapture his Final Fantasy Versus 13. So I don't really know how Disney's gonna play into it too much. Can be pulled out with physical force. Asa, hello! Asa, did you see what I did? Did you see that I learned how to use Twitch? Lamp, hello! Yeah, last week was rough. Last week was rough temperature-wise, but it's gotten a lot better. Cat, hello! Whoopsie! Yeah, last week was toasty, but this week's starting to get better, so I trust. I believe. There it is! Syrup is good. She's actually been... Sometimes she gets kind of bratty when I'm asleep. Because... Oh, there's one outside that I didn't get. Sometimes she gets bratty because obviously she's blind. And so when I'm asleep, she's like... She'll like get up to go to the bathroom and then she's like, I don't know where mommy is, and she gets mad and will start screaming. And so sometimes she kind of messes with my sleep a lot because she wants attention and doesn't realize what time it is. Doesn't realize mommy is asleep. But she's been really well behaved this week. She's been just snuggly and letting me get full nights of sleep. She's been very well behaved. And I feel like maybe she's buttering me up for something. She knows that she's going to commit some grave sin. Is this? Oh, this is activated. Oh wait, hold on. I see what the deal is. I should do it from over here? Implying Syrup can never commit a sin, so true. Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. Yeah, I just know she's gonna do something. But then I'm gonna be like, oh, but you've been so good lately, so I can't be mad. I'd never be mad at my baby. Wow, no! Do it again, but better. To get another cat, name them Butter. What? I actually got to hang out with 2 dogs at work today, so I'm living it up a little bit. Yeah, 2 dogs. They're both kind of chill and sweet dogs. And they just like hanging out and getting attention and getting snuggled. They're not super hyper or anything. But one of them was so happy that I was giving her attention. She just gave me a full-on like face bath, and I was like, maybe you should. I have moisturizer on. Like maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Fox, thank you for the subscription. That's my favorite level grinding game. And so I used to, and it's not like I used to because I don't enjoy them anymore. It's just that I pretty much beat them into oblivion. I used to really like playing Tales of games, and not just like playing through the story. Like I would go back and get max level on everyone and max skill points and unlock all the skills and unlock all the titles. So I would count that as a level grinding game for sure. And that was always like one of my faves. Other than that, Final Fantasy 11. Is it in the middle of this? What it looks like. Oh, I see it. Do I need to... Currently offline. How do I bring it online? Gamers never look down. This? Oh, this is the map. Oh, maybe this guy? This looks right. This is a real gamers never look down moment. I don't look up or down. I defy all directionality. Ooh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I got the platinum on, like, on the PS3 Tales of games. Like crazy. I got most of the way there with Berseria as well, but then I stopped because I was trying to finish other games up, but I did buy like the Vesperia remasters because I wanted to try to re-platinum those, but we shall see. I have a lot of memories of staying up slightly too late, almost falling asleep on my couch doing the Rita grade farming exploit where you basically do an infinite combo using the 1 damage limiter and you cast Tidal Wave. And so it juggles all the enemies on the field endlessly until your combo meter is like completely up into oblivion. Did you play the Telltale games? I've played a few. Oh! I played a few Telltale games. I've played like Walking Dead. I played the Wolf Amogus. I actually, one kind of unspoken, underrated Telltale game. Hello? There you go. Yeesh! Alright, what's the deal here? It says it's underneath here? One underrated, like, secret goat Telltale game is genuinely the Game of Thrones Telltale game. Nod sagely, Sam and Max. Sam and Max is good. The Game of Thrones Telltale game goes weirdly hard. It's good. It's like well thought out. The lore is interesting. The thing that really impresses me about the Game of Thrones Telltale game is that for the final episode, so there's a choice at the end of the penultimate episode, the second to last episode of the Game of Thrones Telltale game. There's a choice, and it's pretty grueling. It's like, oh god, when you have to make the choice. Like, you know, a lot of Telltale games have that sort of choice, but it was like, oh my god. But I feel like even in Telltale games where they have a choice like that, even if the choice is really grueling, usually, you know, the outcome will feel pretty different, but it's kind of built. The two paths are kind of built on the same bones, if you know what I mean. Like, who the characters are in the situation might change, and maybe where it's happening might change, but a lot of the beats are the same. Oh, how do we get there? Aha! Oh, it is a grapple point. Oh, I see. But in the second to last... Oh my god. Best way to do this. Is that another grapple point up there that I can grab? Oh, it is. I'm a tool. There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. In the second to last Game of Thrones Telltale game, or episode, they have you make a really grueling decision, and you think, like, oh, this is really just gonna change, you know, some of the characters in the final episode. No. So I was so torn up about my choice that I made the choice, then I went through and I played it. I'm trying not to spoil anything. I went through and I played it the way that my initial choice kind of let the chips fall. And I was like, yeah, that was pretty satisfying, but I'm kind of curious how it would have gone if I made the other choice. Like, what differences would there have been? It's basically two completely different final episodes. They basically made two completely different final episodes depending on the choice that you make at the end of the second to last episode, just knowing that most people are ever only going to play one of the two episodes that they made. It's completely nuts. It's one of those, what do the kids say? They didn't have to go that hard, but they did. Overcharged by current from the connected lightning charging rod. I feel like people were kind of telltaled out around the time GOT Telltale game dropped. I wish they paced themselves better because when they hit, they hit. Yeah, oh yeah, Batman. Choices with genuine consequences, what a shock. Like, that's the thing is, I love a lot of, like, choice games, but even sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, it changes which character shows up in the scene, it changes the dialogue. These were two completely separate episodes, which is something I feel like you don't see that often. And I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. It can be forced open. But yeah, I was just really impressed by that. But I liked the game. Like, the game was good outside of that. And then when I found that out, I was like, oh no. The Game of Thrones Telltale game is kind of goated. And I'm the only one who's ever gonna play it. I guess? What's my best way? Oh, there's that rail, the psychic rail. This is Tower 2. The psychic rail. I know I can drive from up here if I get up to the top. Okay, that's right. Guess I'll do this one second. Actually, no, I'll go to Tower 3 first. Since then I can leave through Tower 1. I really appreciate when devs put content in games that some players will never see. Yeah, this was like a very shocking version of that. Cause I'm just, I guess I'm used to a lot of choice games having kind of at least partially similar types of outcomes. So I was just really, it was really cool. It was really impressive. And both versions of the final episode were good. There was a lot of emotional weight to both. Both were really interesting. I honestly, I feel like a lot of the time with kind of choice-based games like that, I wind up kind of knowing what my canon is. Oops. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, you know, like respectfully, with Life is Strange, like, I know what my canon ending is. I know what ending feels canon to me. And I feel like everybody has that to some extent when you play one of those games. You're like, oh no, this is my canon ending. Like, I know which one of these endings is canon for me. I couldn't tell you which version of the final episode I thought was canon for the Game of Thrones Telltale game. Like, they both felt good enough to be canon to the point where if I try to think about it now, like, if I try to think about which one is more canon, I just kind of give up and I'm like, it's a multiverse. Did you sacrifice an entire town for someone who refused to be fixed, or did you go for the clearly intended ending they made? Yeah, I went with the clearly intended ending. J of Jazz, hello. It splits like Zelda. Yeah, exactly. Which death was canon in Gears 5? So that one was really hard for me. That one was really hard for me. I initially... My Gears 5 experience, also sorry, earmuffs if you don't want spoilers for Gears of War 5. For earmuffs for like 1 minute. But I had kind of an immediate reaction when I was playing because I'd been traveling with Dell the entire game, and I was like, no, Dell and me are bros now. He's been with me the whole game. He's been traveling with me the entire game. I can't do this to him. Like, Dell has to live. And so I let JD die. And then I kind of took a minute and I was like, I need to go take a shower and think about this. And I went and I took a shower and I thought about it and I was like, I don't know if I can face Marcus. I was like, I don't know if I can see Marcus's reaction to this information once I meet up with him again. Like, I don't know if I can stomach how Marcus will react. And so I went back and I reloaded my save and I let Dell die instead. And I felt awful. Like, I felt terrible about it, but I think in the end it was really my love for Marcus that stayed my hand. And how upset I knew he would be. It's way down at the bottom, right? All right, no more earmuffs. Oh, that's right, I can do this. Our dual endings are exactly equal. Please ignore that one is 4 times longer than the other and has bespoke music. Around here. You just gonna keep doing your job? I'm not gonna bug you if you're just doing your job. Yoink. Eh? Or do I need to keep shooting? There you go. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. And then kind of down below. No spoilers, my bad. it's okay. I also engaged in spoilers. And it's just like that's one that's really interesting to talk about because I feel like everyone who I talk to has a different opinion. But that was my personal experience with it. I was staring at the floor in the shower and thinking about myself. Oh, was it back in the tunnel? Are you just shooting people, Horace? Can you calm down? Bedrock blocking an opening containing an object. Explosive impact. Do I need like a... Oh my god, that was just a regular missile. Good grief. Hello? Oh wait, I haven't scanned these guys! Let me look at you! Mechanoid variant. No entry found in the catalog of Lemorne-made creatures. Analysis implies it was produced by a powerful AI. Designation information is engraved on it, deciphered as Mecha Rat. I'm a drunken sheriff. We gotta get you a copy of that Atlas Game of Thrones game. When did that one come out? I like vaguely remember it. I have a vague... Didn't you play like a dude serving the Night's Watch on the wall or something? PS3 era. Woo! Alright, so now I can head back up. And we'll go to Tower 1 and clean the rest of these bad boys up. I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, there was an Atlas Game of Thrones game, and I don't think it was super good, but it definitely gave me some big 7 out of 10 vibes, which is one of my favorite vibes. So I could I would probably mess that game up nowadays. If given the time. I'd probably go pretty hard. It wishes it was 7 out of 10. Have you played it, Horace? It's not gonna let me go up? Was it mad that there's enemies? I think my friend published it. 3 out of 10 energy. Oh no. That's rough. My friend published it. You need to tell me which friend. It is funny how I've definitely... Sometimes your company just publishes a game that you and no one else there believe in. But you're just like... You're just like, Ryoko, thank you for the subscription. But you're just like, this is our cross to bear. I had like maybe one of those, but I did go out because a lot of companies especially in Southern California will all go out like drinking together as a big kind of industry gathering sort of thing. And there was one situation where I forget which company he was at, but I met a dude who worked at one of the other companies, and they had just published a not great game. And I'd bought it because I was kind of interested in the vibes and I wanted to support them, but yeah, the game wasn't good, and I didn't even say anything about it. I didn't even make a comment on the quality of the game. the game just came up and I was like, oh yeah, I picked that up. And the dude from the company that published it looked at me and was like, you bought that? And I was like, yes. And he pulled $20 out of his wallet and handed it to me and was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, damn, okay. Striking Walrus, hello. Yeah, rough. I was just like, oh, should I not play it? Do you think they'll ever make a Gear 6? I hope so. I hope so, but I'm honestly so happy with E-Day. I'm kind of sated for now. Yeah, it was rough. I was like, I kind of almost don't want to play it now, because if it confirms, like, if I play it and it's bad, then I'm like, oh man, that sucks that I bought a game that's bad. And if I play it and it's good, then I'm like, I robbed this dude of $20. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it on my shelf. It's Schrodinger's crappy game now. No one will ever know. It's called Space Marine 2. Oh, it's here. Is it here? Am I crazy? No, this is right. Like, I'm so curious. I'm so curious to play it, but I feel like my imagination is doing more heavy lifting than the game ever will. It was just such a brutal and immediate response. Like, he had no hesitation. He was like, I'm so sorry you bought that here. And I was like, what the? Like, I don't think you personally got the full cost of my purchase. Uh-oh. Wait, is there another way I can go through here? Oh, yep, there's the elevator. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was any. There was one release that I like kind of worked on a little bit that was kind of like that for us, but I touched it way less than Horace. So I don't feel so bad. I'm a little bit like, that's none of my business. I in fact left the company before it fully released. So I doubly can't be blamed for it. That's like up in the pipe. Do you have a game you love but know it's objectively abysmal? Sure I do. I'm sure I've like said stuff on stream where people are like, she loves garbage, but I'm trying to think of it right now. Because of course if I like it, it's great. Do you work in games? I used to. I left because I wasn't having as good of a time playing games as a hobby anymore, and also the money is pretty bad. and I wanted better hours, because the hours are also crazy. I was like, I want to be paid a fair amount and be home before 10:30 p.m. every night. And in games that's kind of a oh, you sweet summer child type of request. Is it in here? Oh yeah. Wait, what is this? What is this made of? Oh, it's a yoinky sploinky. Oh, there's a dude in here. Oh, please. But yeah, the other thing was I was seeing how the sausage was made too much as well, so when I would come home and I would actually sit down and play a game, I would be like, why did they choose this font? And I would just kind of like get in the weeds about nonsense, and I couldn't really relax and enjoy myself. And I would watch Law and Order for 3 hours because it was like the only thing my brain wanted to do. And now I get to play games again and enjoy them. I really can't stand how this game makes you scan everything before it contextually permits you to grapple it. I was gonna say that too, actually. Like, I do find that kind of strange. Because sometimes I see something and I'm like, clearly this is meant to be grappled. But then I have to go through the ritual. I have to go through the ritual of scanning it so that I can grapple it. You gotta use your specialize first. Oh, this fucking guy. Yeah, I think the only, like, 2 games I was ever, not like ashamed of, but kind of like, these aren't our best, were more on Horace's side of things than on mine. I was lucky that most of the stuff I was super hands-on with was all stuff I was like, hell yeah. Where? So I feel like I want to get inside of this. Oh, is it that? Where's that come from? That comes from in there. Oh, do I need to get thrown up in there? Perhaps in here? Don't reject me. Oh, yay! Horace must take the fall. I've always wanted to play an XCOM. I've always wanted to play an XCOM game. Okay. Where is it? Oh, so I need to take the track across. Where's the track? No, don't touch me. Not touch. I'm having a hard time seeing. Maybe it's all the way around? Rolled straight past it twice. Oh, is this it? There it is. Whoopsie. Oh, okay. And then, now that I'm in here, whoa. Oh, this is all magnetic. And electrified? Am I shielded? Okay. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Good grief. Let me out of here. Return of the King for PS2. Aren't they? Didn't they hint that they were making a remaster of that? Didn't that happen like today? Because they remastered War in the North. And then they were like, this is the first of the Lord of the Rings games we're bringing. And people were theorizing it was going to be Return of the King. We could be playing Return of the King right now. Morn told their AI to make them happy and it decided to print infinite motorcycles. Is this the cure to male loneliness? Infinite motorcycles? The full XCOM experience of missing every 98% accurate or less shot. Whoopsie. Alright, so there's one more item up in the entryway. Hopefully that nets me 100. Could you compare XCOM? So, I don't know if it's an accurate representation, but I have played, or an accurate comparison, I guess is the word. But I have played the absolute hell out of Valkyria Chronicles. Is that, because that's kind of like real-time-ish strategy, except the enemy units don't move. It's like turn-based real-time, like the enemy units don't move, but they will shoot at you if you get in their range of sight when you're moving your unit. Valkyria is way less lethal for your side. Gwen, hello! Mid-skate raid, hello, welcome! Oh, here, it wasn't sitting here the whole time! Welcome, welcome! Hello, my name is Maple and I'm a moose and I play lots of different types of video games and today I'm playing Metroid Prime 4. I'm trying to, get all of the items in Metroid Prime 4 before I beat it. And so I'm praying. Yeah, I don't know if did I get everything? Hold on. You might have just come in for me getting 100. 99%! Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Oh my god. Might be items in some shrines. I just went and looked at all the shrines again. It's not in the shrines. Where's the last item? This good, thank you for the raid. I have your keychain from Offkai. Yeah. The dragon lady from your keychain. I have your keychain now. I was so happy getting Bellhound was very, very kind and sent me a bunch of off-kai goodies since I couldn't go there in person. So I have the Gwyn keychain now. Yeah, I have the- wait, I think I have it on my computer. I think I have the picture on my computer because I was so happy. Image. Image. Local. A new image. Here you are. I have like my cute, cute. Hanging out with NASA and Hakuya and Leah and Marzensky and Barry. Cute. It's so cute. Maru, my wife. Is that my boy Hot Rod Marzensky? Marzensky is also my wife. I brought her to see Wu-Tang Clan. I have a picture of her. I have a picture of her at Wu-Tang Clan. I need to... It's somewhere on my phone, but... Yeah, I need to send myself... I have to Discord it to myself. Wu-Tang collab win. Yeah, you can help with completion at this point, given that I'm at 99% and I have no idea what I have left. Okay, here it is. Yeah, yeah. You did indeed miss something? Here's Marzensky at Wu-Tang Clan. I do know about the scan bots. I just scanned my last bot, I think. How's Cyber Sleuth going? I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it soon. Would you like a general hint or something more specific? Start general and I'll tell you to get more specific if I'm confused. The item is inside Mackenzie. You have to destroy him. You're in the right area? Oh, interesting. Rice, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. My name is Maple and I'm a moose and I like playing lots of different types of games, and today I'm trying to get 100% items in Metroid Prime form and at 99% and I don't know where the last one is. Oh. But I was showing people how I brought Marzensky to Wu-Tang Clan. My seats were like pretty high up, but me and her went to Wu-Tang together. Oh my god. Okay. What am I not seeing? I scanned the bots. I scanned them. I did, and it lit up my map like a Christmas tree. I'm not seeing the last one would be. Unless it's like on one of the rails or one of the pathways in between the towers. Because those don't seem to be lit up by the map. Oh, son of a bitch! There it is. There it is. Oh, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. And indeed, it's on one of the... Okay, okay, okay. Pretty sneaky, sis. Target sighted. Those are fog machines, right? People were smoking a Wu-Tang like crazy, which shouldn't surprise anybody, but... Like, fully indoors. Oh, it's up there. People were just like... People were like, I'm just gonna light up in TD Garden. And I was like... Can they do that? And they were like, I don't care. Don't tell me what I can't do. What's that? I can't jump up into that. You drove past it earlier and I was just like, oh. Oh. Right. Get up in there. Nope, not like that. Get to it from inside somehow? This is truly going to be my hell. Oh, I see it! I see it! I see it! I see it. I see it. I didn't forget game mechanics. You forgot game mechanics. Oh my god, there's so much to avoid. Yes. They call me the knower. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maple X button, Alcesia. I did it. I did it. Oh, baby. Items 100%. 99.99% completion. My logbook is still 96%, but so it goes. 100% items, that's what I wanted. Alright, so I have 530 shot ammo and 250 missiles. She about to lose it. So I have a question. How long would you guys estimate that Chrono Tower takes? But wait, all the scans. I feel like that 530 ammo cap, I feel powerful. Maybe an hour at the most. Oh, we're like right at like that awkward time where I could beat it, but then it would be super late and I have to drive to work really early tomorrow. Or I could wait until next time and beat it then, but it'll be super short. Gross work, I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. Short. Let me see what Mackenzie has to say for himself. I'm hitting every single one of these. Fellas, Mackenzie's waiting for me. And I have unlimited boost because I have the amiibo. What are you gonna do about it? That's what E-tags are for. Just get good and do it in 30 minutes. Wow, it's so true. What the? Oh, right, I left the zone, so I actually don't have unlimited boosts anymore.
Come back to base camp when you're ready.
I'm coming, man. For once, I actually am coming. I get to take a photo of the maple standing it off, Kai. I need to post more pictures. I was posting a bunch and then I got distracted by being in my E-Day feelings. So I need to get back to posting. At the moment, are you feeling locked in? Oh no, that's a good question. A very good question. Let's see what Mackenzie has to say. I'm not feeling like super locked in, and I am a little bit. Let me see what time my first meeting is tomorrow. If it's really early, I might not, just to be safe. But if it's not till later and I can kind of like phone it in the morning. Damn it. My first meeting's at 9. We just do other M after 1 hour of Prime 4. Tomorrow's an office day. I have to drive in. My drive is really long. That's why I try to schedule my streams nights before I don't have a super long drive, because basically it's either syrup snuggle day and I get to work from home. It's like in our regular office day, which is like a long drive, not the longest drive, but then sometimes I have off-site work where the drive is like multiple hours. And those days I definitely try not to stream. I try not to stream the night before, and I try not to stream the night after, because I usually get home and I'm asleep by like 8 p.m. But I try to do it on days where I'm not as worried about waking up the next day. But this was kind of a emergency meeting because I didn't feel super good yesterday, and so I actually took yesterday off, and of course everything exploded while I was gone. Everything exploded. In my boss's words, it came up while you were out and I panicked and I threw something together and I really need your help with it. And I was like, okay. Take a look at it when I get a chance. And he was like, how about 9 a.m. tomorrow? And I was like,
welcome back.
Thanks. The bullet transportation modes are so extra, like, bro, our train's too basic for your people. Oh, I'm at that awkward time where I'm like, let's talk to him at least. Get the dealio.
All right, you've secured the memory fruit. We can leave for Chrono Tower as soon as you give the order, Samus. You ready?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll beat it next, because I know that I'm gonna want to talk about it afterwards too. That's the issue, is I'm not just gonna beat it and then immediately log out. Like, I'm gonna beat it, we're gonna watch the credits, I'm gonna look at the concept art that I unlocked by getting 200% green crystals. We're gonna discuss. So it will definitely turn into more than an hour. Because I will turn it into more than an hour. So you can always save this for next stream, spend the rest of this one yapping, yeah. So I think, yeah, I will hold off and I'll beat it next time. I'll beat it next time and be like, we'll be good about it. We'll luxuriate in it. Yeah, the final Prime 4 stream. I want to look at their stuff that they have over here. He's got a banana! What are you guys drinking? These boots got the J's. Look at this skull that they just have here. I want to see if I could scan the banana. Wait, can I stand over? Can I hover over the banana? Hell yeah. Make sure to save. You know what? A great point. Banana textures, truly the power of the Switch too. Oh, there you go. Banana. I got a banana. There we go. Oh. Oh, banana. Yeah, I was sad that I couldn't go to Offkai. But yeah, I got, hold on, showed the one picture. But I also have, Bellhound also sent me many KK goods. KK goods. And they're so cute. They're so cute. I've just been like marveling at my Offkai collection. I feel like I was there. Spiritually, I was there. I'm so glad KK sold out. Yeah! You came in spirit. Yeah, they're holding it in April next year, right? It does work a little bit better for me than the summer. The summer's always a little crazy. But I just need to, I need to get brave. Yeah, I like having the cutout there. I like having the cutout there. Because I think it's the most honest representation of me. That can't disappoint anybody. It would be like 1K plus for that weekend. Oh my god. I just am very shy. Like, I feel like I'm successful at going to Otakon because I have Papa Moose to protect me. Even though I'm increasingly protecting him from people who don't know how to walk around an old dude with a cane. But he wouldn't go to Offkai with me, for sure. He would be like, I would show him Offkai and be like, do you want to go to this convention? And he would be like, what the fuck is this shit? But Yeah, I wonder if I could get any of my friends to go. I am just really shy. Get down, Mr. President vibes. He'll be like, is your wife here? He does recognize Coronet on sight now, because at Otakon, I'll point and I'll be like, look, it's my dog wife, and he's like, I know. I know, like the most disappointed dad voice. You would never have to announce that you're going, of course. That's true. I'm just very shy. I'm just very, very shy. In real life. And I think I would like creep out of my room for an hour and walk around and eventually get really anxious and like sneak back to my hotel room and play Switch for the rest of the day. I'd mix up every VTuber's name and then ask to meet Polka until I got kicked out. That's true, though. Will he figure out which green lady is which? Better than Horace. That's for sure. You have the most alpha energy out of the kids. I don't know if I do. Well, that's the thing is I think I can mask up pretty well. I think I can like mask up and handle it, but then I go back to my room and I put my face in my pillow and I scream until I pass out from like the amount of fear that's built up in my body. Why doesn't Maple, the largest Min's kid, simply eat the others? like that's the thing is if I recognized anybody's voice, I would immediately just stand there. I would standing man emoji them. I would immediately standing man emoji. And I would like T-pose and just be staring, and they would be like, why is this weird old bitch staring at me? Yeah, I think I need to like get over it. I think they'd recognize your voice first. Oh, that bothers me. That scares me. I mean, I'm the person who I was sending my friends to buy VTuber merch for me at tables where I knew I'd interacted with people online and I didn't want them to recognize my voice. And I was like, I don't want the illusion. I don't want the illusion to go away. I don't want them to see I'm fucking geriatric. You did stare at Takako and she said you had nice boobs. No, my immersion. Talked like the lady from Us. Yeah, yeah. I am shy. I mean, I haven't gotten the chance to announce it yet. I have something I'm announcing like later this year. Where I did have to be brave and meet people. I had to be brave and meet people. And I was really scared, but it went really well, and like we've actually had a lot of fun since, and so I'm like, I think that has actually strangely given me a lot of confidence for some reason. Like that was a big confidence builder, so I am quite a bit better now. So shy, but still goes to cons as a 6'9" moose. Yeah. Wu-Tang Clan changes people. Oh, I know that's true. Actually threw my... It's the most geriatric thing about me is I threw my back out at Wu-Tang Clan. Oh boy. Throwing it back. Oh wait, wrong way, wrong way. Pop off, Grandma. They say protect your neck for a reason. I was feeling it, and then I threw my back out, and I was like, I'm so fucking old. I mean, but I think that is one thing that makes me nervous though, because like, I mean, obviously when I collab with m'ladies, we talk before we go live, and after we finish, like we chat on Discord, and we have a little like, you know, yap sesh, and like every time people are like, I think, like, you say, I've heard, you know, you say that you're old, but I think we're about the same age. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, maybe. How old are you? And then they tell me, and I'm like, oh, I'm insert, like, 8+ years older than that. And they're like, oh, shit, really? And I'm like, yeah. When I find out a lot of my Oshis are 10+ years younger than me, yeah. That just means you look young. It's because you're Gen Z. So true. Yeah, as soon as I find out how old people are, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, you're all fetuses. I have to protect you now. But I mean, that's even more. That's even more. I have to be brave for my kohai, for my life kohai. I have to be brave for the youth. Be a good example, be a good role model by having confidence in myself. Maple does give off chaotic, responsible mom vibe. I think that is generally kind of my vibe. Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure that you're okay and take care of you, but I'm also gonna make really bad decisions in front of you. Cat mom energy. Mabel keeps adopting all the other girlies. Does that mean she's the MILF the bots were advertising? I actually saw a car. I saw a car the other day that had like MILF on board as a bumper sticker, and I was like, hello? Did you get her number? Yeah, that's kind of tough. I was like, where did you get this? The one that shows up, showers the kids with gifts, and shows off 50 different pictures of her cat. That is me, though. That's the most accurate description of me I've ever heard. I was just showing everyone at work new pictures of Syrup because I couldn't stop looking at them. She's so freaking cute. And I pulled up an old video. I think I actually posted it. I think I posted it in Discord. It was a video of her like snuggling, and I was showing them her cute snuggles. People shows up drunk before the party. If I'm drunk before the party, I'm asleep. I'm at the age where I can have like one glass of wine and then I'm like, it's bedtime. Yeah. But yeah, I'll try and be brave. I do want to go because I feel like it would be really fun. And I feel like there's a lot of people I really want to meet, and it would be fun to hang out with people. IRL. Yeah, I can hang out with my sisters. I can greet people properly. I can show them. Well, that's the thing. I couldn't wear my regular con getup because my regular con getup is the most recognizable shit on planet Earth. Like the world's most extensive Inugami Korone Ida bag. Yeah, Converse and Korone everything kind of sticks out. Gotta wear a powerful mask if you want to play Melee at ParkCon. The smoking rats will kill you. What do you think the Fed soldiers are saying to each other while Samus stands on the table and stares at the banana? They're like, what is happening right now? Having seen a picture of your con getup once, I would absolutely recognize you without meaning to. Well, like, that was a kind of a running joke between me and Papa Moose at Otakon. Because I showed him the pictures of my standee at Offkai, and he was like, why didn't you bring this to Otakon? You should have brought it here. And I was like, well, if somebody recognized this standee, the next thing that they would recognize is my voice. And I would get really scared. And he was like, oh, that's fair. He was like, but I feel like if you've talked about, you know, what you're into, your whole shtick, and he's like gesturing to me in my Cornet Hoppy and with my Ida bag and my pen light and everything. He was like, I feel like your shtick is kind of obvious. And I was like, yeah, and I've talked about how I'm here with you. So I was like, you know, a girl in this particular getup with a distinguished older gentleman kind of stands out, and he got very mad at me for calling him a gentleman. He wanted me to call him a rapscallion. Just wear a stealth poncho over it when you get asked your Oshi. Dramatically reveal your hyperfixation outfit like a Yakuza boss. I was gonna say like the boss throwing off her cloak in the field at the end of MGS3. K-scar on the tummy. I'd unintentionally try and accidentally be line friends with you before realizing it was you. Yeah, and then the second I saw the recognition in your eyes, I would be like, ah! And I would explode. That's the thing, is I always wind up making line friends too. Like, I enjoy being friendly with people at conventions who are into the same stuff as me, because I like talking about my hyperfixations. But then the second they're like, do you have a Twitter or anything? I'm like, no! Don't look for me! I'll hand you my business card first. You would literally just have to put up some kind of, yeah, stand near Korone merch in the artist alley and wait for someone with my voice to yell, that's my dog wife. That'll be me. There she is. Forgot to mail me your business card? Well, at least I saw the picture of your business card. Get those business cards that have your name, but the reverse just says, please do not contact me. That's the thing, is I want to be friendly. I want to be friendly. I want to be friends. I want to be good. I am just also like, I'm also that person where when I go to conventions with my friends and they're like, oh, there's that person you really like over there. And it's like a voice actor or something. They're like, there's that person you really like. And they're like, you want to go meet them? And I'm like, no. And then they're like, yeah, let's go meet them. It's not a big deal. And then they'll bring me over and they're talking to them and then they turn around to introduce me and I'm 20 feet back looking scared. I feel like Horace has experienced that like at industry events. Why that tall MF looking so mad kind of vibe. Did you ever talk to that one VA that you had that story about helping them get a role in the game you were working on? I don't think I've ever told a voice actor who I cast that I cast them. Like I think I've always kind of kept that under wraps because I'm shy. And I've always been like, I did my good deed by casting someone whose voice I really like, and if they, got more work off of it, that's super cool. I've never wanted to be like, I cast you in this thing. Because I don't want to be like that guy. I don't know. Maybe that's strange. My business card is my name on it, but I don't specifically list any social media, just a QR code that someone can scan if they're curious. Oh, nice. I think it depends how you do it, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of... Because there's been like maybe two or three voice actors who I've really pushed for in certain roles. And it's been my like flat, like it's been my line in the sand, like cast them or I will light myself on fire in this place with everyone in it, sort of situation. But I mean, I think they're all doing pretty well now, which makes me really happy. In case if the con goes on fire. But no, I think my biggest contribution to the culture that I'm willing to like take credit for publicly is the fact that a couple of my friends were working on Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle and they were trying to translate the stickers that you can use in like the lobbies, and I was the one who came up with the tank noises sticker. I forgot what it said. It had some sort of like Japanese onomatopoeia. I wonder if there's a picture of it online. There's some sort of Japanese onomatopoeia, and my friends were like, what do you think would be a good sound effect for this? I just can't figure this one out. Like, what feels good? And I was like, it's gotta be tank noises. And they were like, can I use that? And I was like, bro, please. Blaze Blue Tank noises. Blitz. Yeah, it's the Blitz tank. It's the Blitz tank sticker. Just says tank noises on it. No, it literally says the words tank noises. Like with little like now I need to go put in I need to go throw in cross tag battle so I can get a screenshot of it. That's my most important contribution to the culture. Asked for reasonable onomatopoeia and I'm like, fucking right tank noises. See, I don't know if the way Marozetsky speaks English is based on me, but I think I have friends who worked on the translation, and the udabomb.com is like a legendary story amongst a bunch of my translator friends. So I was like, this had to have been one of them, and this had to have made its way like through, because basically the story is, this was a long time ago. This was probably in like 2014 maybe? In 2014, my company, I mean, we would go work E3, and we had a booth, and everybody was like all hands on deck. Everybody worked different parts of the booth. Or if you weren't working the booth, you had meetings set up and in some of those private meeting rooms. And so everyone was running around all day. And naturally, as a Japanese company, we would, on the last day of E3, everyone would go out for the wrap dinner and get absolutely fucking blasted. Especially the folks visiting from Japan. And so I drank a lot, and people kept refilling my drink, as is custom, at this dinner. And I was already very overtired because E3 just obliterates you, and so the drinks were flowing, and I got really messed up. I like don't really remember the night. But apparently when we got back to the office, our designated driver drove us back to the office, and they were like, there's no way Maple's making it home. But luckily a bunch of us like lived really close to each other, so someone was like, oh, I can drop her off. And I was so messed up, I was having a hard time even getting to their car. I was just kind of slumped over in a chair, mumbling and making jokes. And so one of the translators came over, and she was like, okay, Maple, it's time to go home. And she picked me up. And apparently, as she picked me up into her arms, I looked lovingly up at her and went, I'm the bomb.com. And it just became this thing that everybody said all the time. Because it was such an insane thing to say. Like at work the next week, everyone, like, anytime I did anything, like, I would run into somebody at the coffee machine and they're like, what's up, thebomb.com? And I was like, I can't stand this. Or they'd be like, how you doing this morning? I'd be like, pretty good. And they'd be like, but are you thebomb.com? And I was like, oh my god. And it just became one of those stories that when we went to like industry events or anything like that, someone would immediately, one of the translators would pull it out and be like, you have to hear what Maple did last E3. It was so stupid. And so I know for a fact that like it has been passed through many translator hands, and I've had people that I didn't know when I've been introduced to them, and they've been like, oh, you're Maple, I've heard so much about you, and I'm like, oh, cool, like I'm so glad. And then they're like, yeah, I heard about I'mTheBomb.com. I'm like, why is that what you heard about me? I've done so many other things in my life other than that, and for some reason that's what every single person knows about me. But because I have a lot of like weird turns of phrase that I use to, they're like vocal stems at this point, and I have a lot of like weird slang that I use. Like some of the translators, when they were like translating characters who use kind of like outdated, uncool slang, they would actually reference some of the slang that I used, or they would just use things that they'd heard me say because they were like, oh, that's good inspo, actually, that fits this line really well. Or like, yeah, this is actually kind of how this would best come across in English, so I'm gonna steal that from you. And so there was one of our games where I didn't realize he was doing it at the time, but I played it after it came out, and I asked one of the translators, I was like, did you use some of the shit that I say for this character? And he was like, yeah, she's like basically completely based on you. And I was like, god damn it. So like there's precedent for it, and so as soon as I saw some of the shit Marzensky was saying, I was like, this like smacks of someone I know doing this. And then when I saw I'mTheBomb.com used, I was like, this has to be somebody that I know, or is like a friend of a friend of a friend or something, who's like using some of the dumb, like some of the dumb translator in jokes. But anyway, that's my that's my shame. YouTheBomb.com one time, and that's how they remember you. People bring it up constantly. When I went to Japan a couple of years ago, a couple of my coworkers have moved there since like I left the company, then they left the company, and they got new jobs in Japan, and so now they're living in Japan, and I met up with them for dinner and drinks, and we hung out. And immediately, one of them's like, remember I'mTheBomb.com? I was like, how could I forget? No one will ever let me forget. It's like 10 years can pass. 10 years can pass, we can be in a foreign country and someone will still ask me if I remember I'mTheBomb.com. Oh, they're a good bunch though. You should start telling people it wasn't you. Yeah, I need to start casting aspersions on someone else. I can't believe Horace, when getting hoisted up into the gentle arms of a translator trying to carry him to the car, looked up into her eyes and said, I'm the bomb.com. She was really cool too. That was the worst part. She was so freaking cool and I made such a fool of myself. I am famously carryable. No, Horse, it was you, don't you remember? It wasn't me. I'm not the Blues Brothers. Some people like pathetic. Absolutely roasted. I would love to know who worked on the English version though, because I had friends. I definitely had friends who worked on the anime. I definitely had friends who worked on the anime, and so I don't know if any of them went on to work on the mobile game. Or if, because it's Psy Games, right? And I feel like they handle a lot of their stuff in-house, and I do have a couple friends who have gone to Psy Games. But I need to, like, check in. I just didn't want to start interrogating people and be like, who the fuck did this? Start sending out cease and desist letters. Or start charging, what's the word? Start charging, what's the word when you pay for your likeness to be, or someone else pays you every time your likeness is used? Royalties! Start charging royalties. Every time somebody references that, make a bomb threat, see who laughs. Oh. Yeah, they're a good bunch. They're a good group. I'd like to hang out with everybody again and get absolutely roasted. Next Mara banners us paying you royalty fees. Yeah. Yeah, that was one funny thing though, is the industry is really small. That's what's weird about it, is you realize really fast it's really tiny and that everybody knows everybody else. And so there was actually, like, I joked about it in the Discord, but there was a moment where in one of Koji Fox's panels, Horace wasn't there for all of them, but Horace did come to one of them, and Horace made like a joke. It wasn't unnatural. It was like one of those kind of audience participation moments, and where they were like, what do you guys think? And Horace yelled a joke that was a little inside baseball, and literally the whole rest of the panel, Koji Fox kept looking over at Horace, like trying to figure out where he knew him from, because you guys have like almost certainly crossed paths, or you definitely have like friends in common. But like, Horace was like, why is this guy looking at me like this? He was just like, he was like, does he hate me? Did he hate my joke? I was like, no, dude. I was like, he's looking at you like he definitely recognizes you and he's trying to figure out who the fuck you are. It's like, this is me every time I encounter another human being while I'm having one of my face blindness moments. I'm just like, who the fuck is this? And so it's like, and I mean, that wouldn't happen with me, because I was very like purposefully, I didn't really go to industry events for the most part. I pretty much went if somebody else dragged me, and I was very like behind the scenes, and I was very quiet, and I kind of kept to myself and just did my work and was happy about it. But Horace is like, yeah, you're like the little finger. No, you're like the Varys of of like games translation somehow. Yeah, I only went to the hostess clubs where girls told me they wanted Makishima to kill them. Yeah, Horace is like the Varys of games translation. Just somehow everybody knows him. A friend of mine who works in Japan was like, haha, someone brought you up at work the other day. I was just like... Yeah, that's the thing is like, anytime I meet somebody who I know, like, through a friend or through a friend of a friend, and I'm like, oh, hey, like, I think we might have crossed paths at this thing. And they're like, oh, yeah, I think I remember. And then I'll be like, oh, my friend Horace, you know, we were coworkers at the time, and I think he introduced us. They're immediately like, Horace! And I'm like, God damn it. My little birds sing in the east and they sing in the west. Yeah. Horace is like the code word that you say to have anybody just be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're I know you because I know Horace, okay. Someday I'm gonna steal your identity, and I'm gonna get so many insider secrets. Everyone's gonna spill the tea for me. I'm gonna make your little birds sing me their secrets until I can finally spin all of their... I can spin all of your connections into... I'm trying to think of a game that I want. I've been getting too many games I want lately. I was like, a new Gears of War. I was like, no, we're getting that. And then I was like, a new Xeno game. And I was like, no, we're getting that. I'm gonna spin all your connections until I manifest a new Horizon Zero Dawn game. Here, I was gonna say, do you know anyone in... Where are they? Finland? You got anyone in Finland? Our boss, who had been in the industry like decades longer than me, going, how do you know everyone, is a badge of honor for me. It's even more, maybe one person kinda. Okay, can they get me a new Horizon game? I have an identity to steal if the answer is yes. Also, what's your social security number? Will Twitch ban me for asking what somebody's social security number is on stream? In Minecraft? Yes! Twitch, I'm sorry! It's a bit! It's a bit! Just kidding star. Yeah. Just kidding. Look, the just kidding star is there, so it's just a bit. Everyone quietly trying to end the stream. Actually, speaking of which, it's gotten kinda late. It's been about an hour of yap. See, I filled the time. I filled the time handily. I just want to eat a banana now for some reason. I have no idea why you would feel that way. That was my question, was where did they get the banana? Like, I haven't seen any banana trees, and as the #1 banana fan, as the #1 banana stan, I would have noticed if we walked by a banana tree. So where did it come from? Did they bring it from home? Was it in their lunchbox? Oh, banana. Standard Federation ration. Low-key might be a Donkey Kong reference. Oh, banana. Yeah, I don't need sleep, I need banansers. Retro Studios also made the 2 new country games? I forgot about that. I forgot that they did. Well, I hope it's a ref then. I hope we're just observing a spiritual link to Donkey Kong right now. I completely forgot about that connection. Ugh. Give us a third new country with K. Rool as the villain. I still need to get back to Bonanza. Because I want to do more collecting. And I did for a little bit. I went back and I collected quite a bit. But there's always more. And then there's like the Emeralds update. There's all sorts of stuff. Standard Federation rescue procedures have a golden banana and wait for DK to come steal it. Yeah, what? You guys see this banana over here? They're all gossiping about me. Like, what is she doing? Why won't you stop looking at this banana? What's the banana about? Did you mean the Chaos Emeralds? I have a bunch of photos. Hold on, I just want to see what they are. Oh, understandable. Oh, I should have been wearing this the whole time. Oh, my DK bongos. This is my laptop, so. Oh my god. So some of these I haven't seen in a while. Oh my god, a classic. Okay, good. Oh my god. I presume Samus is talking to herself and they're all like, what the fuck is the bomb.com? Can't believe I had the list of people with elf ghosts inside the image over here. Yeah, it's where Samus gets all her bombs. Alright, well, I am gonna go get wrapped up and pass out, so that I am hopefully prepared for my meeting in the morning. I also have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I don't wanna. I'll do it, but I don't wanna. Yo, the dentist? Yeah. It's just a regular cleaning. But, finishing next week? Yes. So the plan is next week. I will finish it proper. We'll look at some of the concept. We'll look at my major award, parentheses, the concept art I got for getting 200% green crystals. And then, well, yeah, but we will finish it next week. For faux show. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on YouTube. And I'm gonna, the E-Day beta is gonna be back up and in action tomorrow. So I'm going to be back grinding in the E-Day beta for my rewards. Yeah. And, taking the dual stream setup was a bust. I just can't figure it out. I got the right plugin. I set everything up correctly. It's not telling me that there's an error with the plugin, but it's just not working. So, yeah, I haven't been able to crack that code. But there's probably a couple other things I could try. It's a pain in the butt. Maybe the laptop isn't powerful enough. Maybe not. Maybe not. It did say it was one of the methods that took the least amount of power to do, so I would be kind of surprised. But did you try turning off your EMP field before starting the dual stream? Now that's a fair question. Any streamer friends who duel, you can ask for help. Probably. I always just feel bad about bothering people. But I just need to be normal. I just know everyone's really busy. Yeah, I'll look into it more. Because I'd like to figure it out, but... I'd like to figure it out, but... help this woman! But as of right now, the plan is YouTube tomorrow for the E-Day beta, so I'm just gonna be grinding for my rewards, my major rewards, tomorrow night on that. So hopefully everything will go well tomorrow, and the dentist will go well, and I'll be back with tons of energy. But I will see you guys then, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, or your morning, your afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And oh, it's Oops!